Hebron is a great town, but it is absolutely not for everyone. If any of these apply to you, then you probably should not move here. My name is Jason Boyce. I'm a local real estate agent here in Central and Eastern Connecticut, and I have passions for fitness, real estate, and family life with my wife Jasmine and our dog Holly. On this channel, we're going to cover everything you need to know about upsizing or downsizing in the state of Connecticut. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Jason Boyce. I'm a local realtor here. I both live and work in Hebron out of my home office, and I am the top producing realtor here in Hebron over the last couple of years. That being said, one sentence that I think really formulates Hebron is it's rural, it's quiet, it's space-driven, and that is exactly why some people love it and why others hate it. So let's talk a little bit about who Hebron is a bad fit for. Number one, if you want this large walkable downtown scene, Hebron's not a good fit for you. Hebron has a small walkable downtown area at the intersection of Route 85 and 66. You'll find some smaller businesses there. There's Flower Girl Cafe and some other smaller businesses. Outside of that, it's not the most walkable area. You will need a car. So you're going to be driving for coffee, dinner, errands, grocery shopping, that type of stuff. Hebron is a driving first town. Number two, Hebron is not for anyone that wants or that hates rural living realities. What I mean by that is if you hate well and septic, Hebron's not for you because 95% of the town is going to be well and septic. If you don't like long driveways, limited street lights, if you don't like it when it's dark at night, and if you don't like it if snow removal is on you, then Hebron is probably not a good fit. If you want plug and play suburban living, Hebron will feel like work. It is more rural, it's more on your own, and some people like it, some people don't like it. Number three, if you want a very short, predictable commute, if that's non-negotiable to you, Hebron is not a good fit. I'm going to cover some realistic driving expectations for you if living in Hebron. Hartford is about 25 miles away. So you're looking at about 35-ish, maybe 40 minutes, depending on where. And depending on the time of day, it can be longer if you're hitting rush hour traffic. University Connecticut stores, that's about a 25-minute drive. Now that is all back roads, so it is very scenic, but it is all back roads. The shoreline, think like Old Saybrook, Essex, you're looking at about 45-minute drive also, and summer beach traffic can add a little bit to that if that's when you're going. Little winter weather advisory. This is part some people don't think about, but there can be snowy or icy mornings, and those commute times I'm giving you can add to that in those situations. If we're talking commuting, let's also talk access to healthcare. If we're thinking major hospitals, Hartford Hospital, which is Major Trauma One Medical Center for the area, is about a 35-minute drive. Bacchus Hospital in Norwich is also about a 30-minute drive. And Middlesex Hospital, you're a little bit more like 40 minutes. There are some smaller hospitals. You got Wyndham Hospital, which is a 15 to 20-minute drive. And then you also have the Marlborough Emergency Center. Now, that does have hours. It's not a Major Trauma One Medical Center, but that in Marlborough is about a 15-minute commute. So if 5 to 10 minutes from a major hospital is something that's important to you, Hebron is not going to be the right fit. Now, bottom line, something to think about, Hebron rewards people who are okay trading commute time for space, privacy, and quiet. Now, if your lifestyle depends on short, predictable drives, especially year-round, Hebron will fall short. Number four, if we're talking housing, if you want a lot of inventory and options, Hebron is going to fall short. Hebron is known for lower inventory than a number of the surrounding towns. In any given month right now, over the last, call it 5 years post-COVID, there has ranged anywhere from like 5 or 6 on the low end houses listed in a given month to 15, averaging right around 10 or 11. So it is low inventory and you don't have a huge selection. So there are fewer neighborhood style developments. There's fewer new construction, although there is actually a new 32 lot development going in town. If you have questions about that or you're interested, send me a message. There are very few starter homes. Most of the people move to Hebron looking to raise families, so a majority of the homes are, think like larger colonials, that type of thing. So you're going to see very few starter homes, $300,000 or less. So bottom line, people don't move to Hebron for options. They move here for a very specific lifestyle. Number 5, if your budget is tight, but your expectations are high, Hebron is probably not a good fit. If you want more house for less money without compromise, you're not going to find it in Hebron. In Hebron, you're going to get land. You will also get higher maintenance costs. You're going to be paying more for heating, septic, well, upkeep, that type of thing. It's not always cheaper on a month to month where some suburban homes are, and you'll be paying more on a dollar per square foot basis and for the land than you will in a more inner city suburban environment. So Hebron gives you space, doesn't necessarily give you starter home savings. So who is Hebron for? Now, Hebron is great if you value privacy and land. If you don't need an excessive nightlife, if you're okay driving for convenience, and if you want a quieter pace of life, then Hebron's a great fit for you. Now, if you're trying to figure out whether Hebron fits into your lifestyle, or if you're deciding between Hebron, Colchester, Glastonbury, East Hampton, some of the surrounding towns, that is exactly what I help people do. If you have any comments, questions, feel free to leave them below or reach out to me. I am super responsive. All my contact info will be below. If you have questions about moving to town, help figuring out if it's right for you, give me a call. I am here to help. And if you found this helpful, please smash that like button. Please share it with anyone else who might find it helpful. Subscribe to the channel for more real estate tips, and thanks for watching.